Get ready for the action, because we are kicking things off with massive news from college tennis. Legendary former Sun Devil women's tennis head coach Sheila McInerney is officially being inducted into the ITA Collegiate Women's Tennis Hall of Fame in the class of 2026. This groundbreaking trailblazer dedicated 40 years to the program, achieving incredible success, including nearly 600 matches won, and leading the Sun Devils to 37 NCAA tournament appearances. We dive into the legacy of Sheila McInerney and what it means for Sun Devil athletics. Younger generation in Ukraine. And finally, we wrap up this powerhouse lineup with monumental championship news from the NAIA Tennis Championships. Georgia Gwinnett College men and Kaiser University women have both been crowned national champions, with Georgia Gwinnett finishing an undefeated season and claiming their 11th NAIA national championship. We look at the incredible run of the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies and the outstanding performance of Violet Apisa and coach Daniel Finn. Stay with us, because this is your complete tennis update. Legendary former Sun Devil women's tennis head coach Sheila McInerney is set for induction into the ITA Collegiate Women's Tennis Hall of Fame class of 2026. Announced Monday by the Intercollegiate Tennis Association, McInerney joins 4 other inductees: Jill Krabas, Louise Jingler, Laura Granville, and Zuzana Lesinarova. The ceremony will take place on Saturday, October 10, 2026, at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. McInerney's tenure at Arizona State spanned 40 years, beginning when she was hired at the age of 25 in 1984. Her impact on the program and women's tennis is described as immeasurable, marked by unmatched kindness and generosity toward every student-athlete she mentored. Sun Devil women's tennis head coach Jamia Jackson hailed McInerney as a groundbreaking trailblazer and a true Sun Devil through and through. During her 4-decade tenure, McInerney achieved remarkable on-court success, winning nearly 600 matches, 589, leading the program to 37 NCAA tournament appearances, 8 round of 16 berths, and coaching 25 Sun Devils to 49 All-American honors, contributing to 38 winning seasons. Off the court, her leadership fostered academic excellence, resulting in over 50 ITA scholar athletes, 80 academic All-Pac-12 selections, and 4 academic All-Americans. Her coaching accolades include being a 3-time Pac-12 Coach of the Year, an ITA National Coach of the Year in 1997, and a Pac-10 Coach of the Year. In 2016, McInerney received the prestigious ITA Timothy Russell Meritorious Service Award, an honor she has shared with 10 other college coaches since 2015. Beyond coaching, McInerney was deeply involved in the tennis community, serving on the ITA Board of Directors and chairing the ITA Division I Women's Operating Committee. She also mentored several standout athletes, including Desiree Kroksic, who won 4 Grand Slam mixed doubles titles and competed for Team USA at the 2024 Paris Olympics, and Rikas Sarasnais, who was a 4-time All-American selection and a member of the Sun Devil Athletics Hall of Fame. McInerney's own collegiate career was decorated. She played for USC, where she was a 4-time All-American and a 4-time Trojan Spirit Award winner, helping the Trojans secure 3 national championships. Professionally, she competed on the major international tour, achieving a world ranking in the top 75 and reaching the round of 32 at 3 Grand Slam events: Wimbledon, the French Open, and the US Open. Ukrainian tennis stars Elina Svitolina and Marta Kostyuk have brought home major titles, raising trophies as a symbol of resilience amidst the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Svitolina secured her Italian Open title in Rome on May 16, 2026, defeating the United States' Coco Gauff in the women's final. Following this, Kostyuk claimed the Madrid Open in Spain on May 2, 2026, marking back-to-back WTA 1000 victories for Ukraine. Both athletes used their victories to pay tribute to the nation. Svitolina expressed deep gratitude to those supporting her in Ukraine, stating, "It's been really heavy for the past couple of weeks for Ukraine. I feel all the love. Thank you. Slava Ukraini." She invoked the national watchword, "Glory to Ukraine," following the match. Kostyuk concluded her Madrid victory speech with "Glory to God and glory to Ukraine." The context for these displays of solidarity is stark. Just 3 days prior to Kostyuk's win, a devastating Russian missile attack flattened a residential neighborhood in Kyiv, resulting in a death toll of 24, including 3 teenagers. Svitolina's success marks a significant return to form, bringing her back into the top 10 of the rankings at age 31 and positioning her as a Grand Slam contender again. She has demonstrated remarkable consistency, beating reigning Grand Slam champions in succession at the Foro Italico. Kostyuk's Madrid win is highlighted as the biggest title of her career. The athlete's actions underscore a broader message of inspiration. Svitolina noted that the situation in Ukraine serves as a great inspiration for the younger generation, showing that resilience is possible, especially for young women in Ukraine. The political tension remains palpable. Kostyuk maintained the tradition of not shaking hands with opponents from Russia and Belarus, a protocol established since the war began, though the International Olympic Committee has recently signaled a shift regarding athletes from Belarus competing with their full national identity. Svitolina reiterated the ongoing danger, stating, "The war is still ongoing. Still rockets are going to Ukraine. Those 2 countries still considered aggressors. For us, it's very sad and very painful to see this even considered." Svitolina and Kostyuk currently lead 7 Ukrainians within the top 100 of the rankings. The focus remains on their continued performance as they navigate the competitive tennis circuit while carrying a powerful message of hope and defiance. The Virginia Cavaliers have secured their 7th NCAA Men's Tennis Championship, cementing a historic run marked by intense competition and dramatic comebacks. The 4th-seeded Cavaliers defeated the 2nd-seeded Texas 4-3 on Sunday in Athens, Georgia, to claim the title. This victory marks a significant milestone for the program, which has established itself as a modern power in the sport. The championship run was defined by facing adversity, as Virginia was forced to defeat 3 top 5 seeds in succession: the number 5 seed in the quarterfinals against Mississippi State, the number 1 seed in the semifinals against Wake Forest, and the number 2 seed, Texas, in the final. The championship match against Texas followed a pattern of early struggle for Virginia, as they dropped the opening doubles point, leading to a 1-0 deficit before singles play commenced. The match remained tight, with the score fluctuating until the final singles match. In the championship match, Virginia's number 1 player, Dylan Dietrich, overcame an opening set loss in a tiebreak to secure a hard-fought 6-7, 6-4, 6-4 victory. Dietrich finished the tournament 5-0, earning him the tournament MVP award. The emotional centerpiece of the run was the semifinal against the number 1 seed, Wake Forest, the defending national champion. After falling behind in both doubles and singles, Virginia mounted an incredible comeback. Key players, including Styles Brockett, Jangjun Kim, and freshman Andres Santamarta Roig, delivered 3 consecutive 3-set victories to overcome a 3-1 deficit and defeat the top-ranked team in the country. The depth of the team was evident, with Keegan Rice contributing a critical point against Texas and Jangjun Kim performing under immense pressure in both the semifinal and final. Dietrich, Rice, and Kim were all named to the NCAA All-Tournament team in singles. This triumph brings Virginia's total NCAA team titles to 7, the first since 2022 and 2023, and moves the Cavaliers into 4th place all-time in NCAA men's tennis team championships. The team's consistent performance, including reaching the NCAA final 9 times in the last 15 championships, solidifies Virginia's status as a powerhouse and a dynasty in college tennis. Head coach Andres Pedroso described the weekend as a never-say-die attitude, highlighting that the title was won not by avoiding heavyweights, but by finding the will to prevail when the season was on the line. The 2026 NAIA Tennis Championships concluded with Georgia Gwinnett College securing the men's title and Kaiser University capturing the women's championship. The success marked a dominant season for both programs, combining for a 49-1 record this year, with the Grizzlies of Georgia Gwinnett achieving a perfect 25-0 record. Georgia Gwinnett clinched their 11th NAIA National Championship in the last 12 years, and completed a historic 10th undefeated season in program history under first-year head coach Tom Rees. In the men's competition, the Grizzlies faced Tennessee Wesleyan, the number 2 seeded team. In doubles, the teams battled through the number 1 and number 3 courts before ultimately winning the doubles point after a tight contest. Georgia Gwinnett showcased their strength in singles, sweeping their opponents 4-0 to claim their position in the championship. On the women's side, Kaiser University defeated number 2 Lindsey Wilson with a 4-1 victory to claim the national title. This marks the first time in program history that Kaiser University has won the championship, following a similar title win in 2003 while competing as Northwood. Kaiser's success in singles was equally impressive, as they won in straight sets across the number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 singles positions. Following the tournament, Violet Apisa was recognized as the Marvin P. Richmond Outstanding Performer, and head coach Daniel Finn was named NAIA Coach of the Year. Year-end ITA NAIA rankings are scheduled for release on May 21st.